All right, let's do it. Proverbs during the month of September. And this is the 19th, so we're on the 19th chapter, reading out of the New Living Translation. Let's go. Better to be poor and honest than to be honest and a fool. Enthusiasm without knowledge is no good. Haste makes mistakes. People ruin their lives by their own foolishness and then are angry at the Lord. Wealth makes many friends, poverty drives them all away. A false witness will not go unpunished, nor will a liar escape. Many seek favors from a ruler. Everyone is a friend of a person who gives gifts. The relatives of the poor despise them, and how much more will their friends avoid them? Though the poor plead with them, their friends are gone. To acquire wisdom is to love yourself. People who cherish understanding will prosper. A false witness will not go unpunished, and a liar will be destroyed. It isn't right for a fool to live in luxury or for a slave to rule over princes. Sensible people control their temper. They earn respect by overlooking wrongs. The king's anger is like a lion's roar, but his favor is like dew on the grass. A foolish child is a calamity to a father. A quarrelsome wife is an annoying and constant dripping. Fathers, don't tell your wife that. Oh my God, don't tell us. No way. Stay away from verse 13. All right. Fathers can give their sons an inheritance of houses and wealth, but only the Lord can give an understanding wife. Amen. Lazy people sleep soundly, but idleness leaves them hungry. Keep the commandments and keep your life. Despise them leads to death. If you help the poor, you are lending to the Lord, and he will repay you. Discipline your children while there is hope, otherwise, you will ruin their lives. Hot tempered people must pay the penalty. If you rescue them once, you will have to do it again. That's good. Verse 20. Give all the advice and instruction you can, so you will be wise the rest of your days. Get all the advice and instruction you can, so you'll be wise the rest of your life. That's verse 20, 21. You can make many plans, but the Lord's purpose will prevail. Loyalty makes a person attractive. It is better to be poor than dishonest. Fear of the Lord leads to life, bringing security and protection from harm. Lazy people take food in their hand, but don't even lift it to their mouth. That's lazy. If you punish a mocker, the simple-minded will learn a lesson. If you correct the wise, they will be all the wiser. Children who mistreat their father or chase away their mother are an embarrassment and a public disgrace. If you stop listening to instruction, my child, you will turn your back on knowledge. A corrupt witness makes a mockery of justice. The mouth of the wicked gulps down evil. Punishment is made for mockers, and the backs of fools are made to be beaten. That's a rough one. Here we go. First verse. I'll just elaborate on the first verse. No, the second verse of chapter 19. Enthusiasm without knowledge is no good. Haste makes mistakes. And there's another saying, haste makes waste. You can have zeal, you can have enthusiasm, but you better add some knowledge to that because you can really make a costly mistake when we are impulsive. So I love verse 2 of chapter 19 because it really encourages us to think things through before making a decision. Don't be quick to make a decision, especially even in the business world. Don't be quick to make a decision. Quick to buy something you think you need. Prove it, test it, think about it, pray about it. Ask advisors about it. Ask your mentor about it. It's always better to do that than to go out and do something through just thinking it's just going to happen, being impulsive. I knew someone, and I'll be vague. I knew someone that started a business and acquired equipment at a time in which the equipment wasn't needed. The weather, it wasn't the right time. It just wasn't the right time. And I asked the question. I said, why did you get that now when maybe you don't even need it for like another 4 or 5 months? Maybe the better expenditure would have been to do sales marketing, create a client, get clients on contracts. Let that is because this is a start. This was a startup business. Let that dictate your equipment acquisition. Because once you get your roster of clients, then you know exactly what you need. Because you have time, you know exactly what you need. You would know what you need to purchase because you've already built, a certain clientele, and you even see the trend. You even see what sells and what's not selling, average size or whatever. Uh, so it's really important to just because something sounds good and you're excited or you want to get it done. Sometimes it's just you got to get knowledge on it before you make a hasty or an impulsive decision. All right, that's chapter 19. Yeah, I hope we take it to heart. It's awesome. It's a very good chapter, but every chapter in Proverbs is great. Anytime we could just stop. Anytime we could just stop in the middle of our day and just listen to a few verses of wisdom, it's worth every bit of it. Please share, tag others, comment. We're almost done. We only have about 12 chapters to go, and we'll be through the book of Proverbs. So let's keep going. Let's finish what we start. Thank you for logging on, and thank you for taking a few moments to go through Proverbs chapter 19 with me. Have a great day. We'll see you tomorrow.